Please put your hands together for Gretchen Hess.
Here I am in Colorado Springs. Are you guys all here to see me because I'm on the marquee? Yes? Fuck yeah. That was, I don't know how I feel about that. It was like you got tired, like you're my age. You're like, oh, this was cool, but oh shit, I'm tired, fuck this. Like when I was walking up on stage, like, shit, I'm tired. Thank you guys for coming out. This is awesome. I love it. Friday night in Colorado Springs. I've been coming here to this town for 20 years on purpose. I love the people here, even him. The men here are real men. That's so weird. Some of you, like, he's like, yeah, I'm a man, he's by himself. But everybody else is like, no, we're pussies. That's weird. I love the men here, right? Like, they're like badass men, right? It's like, no, why do you guys do that? Like, maybe they're drug dealers. Maybe they play golf. I don't know. They might be on meth. We're not sure. But they're badass men, better than Denver. Like, they have two emotions, angry and busy. I love that. I love men that have, like, rough, calloused hands, right? Like construction workers, coal miners, right? Roofers, anything that is an welder, right? Yeah, you're looking at him. Are you guys welders? The kind of guys that have rough, calloused hands, they can make love to me and exfoliate me at the same time. Right? I'm like, ooh, who's my cheese grater? Who's my loofah? You want to be my loofah? Is that what you just did? I totally have ADD too, you guys. Like my hands, his hands, you guys, everybody's distracting me. So my routine is all over the place and I'm filming, so whatever. They're gonna have to edit and those people are gonna go insane because everything's gonna be everywhere. And by the way, what's my hand doing? I don't know. Nobody's ever said to me, like I've never had a doctor say you have ADD, but you know how many times I've been on my cell phone looking for my cell phone? Have you ever done that bullshit? And I'm talking to a friend of mine, and I'm like, I have no idea where my cell phone is. Or why I talk like this when I'm on the phone. And then my friend tries to be helpful, and she's like, well, where's the last place you had it? And then I realize I'm on my phone, but I don't want her to know that I'm a dumbass. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just call you back when I find it. And then I hang up and I'm like, I need some new fucking friends. I swear a lot too, so sorry about that, but we'll get through that. That's why it's open bar. It's not dry bar, it's open. So I can swear. Thank you. One person is happy about that. All you alcoholics down here in Colorado Springs, love it. Here's the thing, he's manly as shit, so I like that. That's why I come to Colorado Springs, because in Denver, that would have sounded a little different, but not here. He's like a man, right? John. He's got the beard to prove it. I don't know if you see that shit. He grew that in 3 days. He's like, look at me, I'm a man. I don't know what the hell he said. That's how sexy he is. He's like, I'm a man. You don't have to understand me. And we're all laughing, and he doesn't give a shit because he's a man. All right, say it again. Are we on the swamp thing, whatever? Look, I'm getting my steps in, just so you know. I have a Fitbit on. That's a long story. A friend of mine during the pandemic bought me a fucking Fitbit, an Apple Watch. Who the hell does that? Because I gained weight, and they're like, yeah, this will help you. It tracks me like a farm animal, is what it does. And like the average person takes like, I think like 10,000 steps a day. But if you want to lose weight, you take 15 to 20,000 steps a day, and then you lose weight. Yeah, that's bullshit, right? I'm looking down, and I'm like, oh, I took 34 steps, and I'm out of breath, and it was up here. Let me talk to my consultant. Do you have a Fitbit, sir?
I'm sorry.
Oh, he doesn't fucking understand me. I have no idea what the hell he said for like 2 seconds, and then I'm like, I said something, he's like, I'm sorry, and I'm like, oh, I'm the drunk, okay. Which I am usually typically drunk, because I'm German Irish, which means I drink a lot, right? Yes, and then I get into arguments with people, and then the next day I don't remember shit, but I still hold a grudge. German Irish, that's me. Anyone else? Oh, you bumped up your game. Oh, now both hands, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna talk to my consultants. 5 more steps, that's what I'm getting in, 5 steps. Is it creeping you out? Am I creeping you out? My shadow is creeping me out, like, I'm like, oh, hey, it's so weird. I can see my shadow puppet thing. Yeah, I know, right? That's how distracted I get. Like, I literally, in Denver, they have radar enforced tickets when you're driving. Yes, you guys don't have it here. Radar enforced tickets. And I'm like, I should slow down because some bad shit's about to happen. But then I forget because I have ADD. And then I have see a flashing light. And so I just shake my head really fast and so they don't recognize me. Oh, no, it works. It happened. I'm like, that's on me. My car was stolen. I mean, I've watched Dateline, and we'll talk about that. Which, by the way, Dateline, I fucking love it, but it's bullshit, right? Like, I love Dateline. Somebody introduced me to it, probably my ex-boyfriend. This might be a serial killer. This has been on for 30 years, Dateline. So all of you guys are watching it. I didn't know. I'm obsessed. I love it. I think it's the coolest thing. The guy, the crypt keeper, I call him, Matthew Perry's dad-in-law or something, right? Stepdad. You know. I mean, there's an episode probably here in Colorado Springs. I'm sure there's more than one. But every time I watch it, it makes being murdered really cool, right? They're like, she was beautiful and she lit up a room. And I'm like, aw. Can you imagine if they're like, she was ugly and short and what a bitch. So now I'm like, maybe I want to get killed because that means I'm beautiful. So that's what I'm going at. You guys are sick. Anyway, back to the bearded man. He's talking to his lady, and my hands are creeping me out. But anyway, look at her, figure out who she is. What do you do for a living, sir?
I work for Zurich Insurance.
Holy shit, he is so drunk, but he kind of sounds like the guy, and this is going to date me, but you guys already know that I'm older. He sounds like, I can't think of the movie. I cannot think of the movie with Jodie Foster. Thank you, sir. Silence of the Lambs. Thank you for being my bookmark. Doesn't he sound like him? He's like, I work for sure. Did you put the lotion in the basket? Thank you for the applause break. Do it again. I'm doing a special. Come on. And I don't know what my hand's doing, but he's funnier than me, and that's bullshit. I work for insurance and the lotion. Your lady's coming back. Anyway. Okay, so you work for an insurance company, we think, maybe. Missouri. You're from Missouri? Zuro. Oh, now he's fucking smart. Okay. Again, now I'm the dumbass. I'm like, okay, I'm drunk. I don't understand the capital of Switzerland, Zurich. It's my special, not his. Yeah, exactly. No, I never know when to quit, so I'm an alcoholic, so 1 more minute. She's like, it's time to get a new consultant. This is my HR department. I don't know. I don't know if you met them. I think they might be IT. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Is he in IT? Is that why you were like, yeah? And he just punched him and you guys all clapped. You're like, we like domestic violence with men. I don't know. Love Colorado Springs. It's the weirdest place ever. I can't help it. Yeah, by the way, I swear a lot. I try not to. People are like, hey, you're swearing like a sailor. I'm like, why does a sailor get a bad rap, right? Like, yeah, exactly. Like, why do I swear like a sailor or a truck driver? Why don't I swear like a kindergarten teacher on a fucking smoke break? Why don't I do that? God damn it, Gina. Did you see Billy? It's called finger painting, not booger painting, that little cocksucker motherfucker. He has no idea that the capital of Switzerland is Zurich. Hold on. When you say Zurich, you have to say Zurich. That's what my consultant says that has a beard that he grew in 3 days. Hold on, HR. Just wait. We're going to kick him out in a minute. What happened? Why are you looking at... Who's that? Do you know him? Yeah. Typical HR department. They don't even fucking know. She's like, I've been looking at him. He's younger than me. I'm in HR. She's like, I'm in HR. He's IT. Okay, wait. People back here. Okay, what's going on? She's like, I'm about to fire you. Yes, you are. I've been fired from a lot of jobs, HR, just so you know. That's why I do this shit for a living. You're looking weird, so you got fired too, I can tell. And it's bullshit. HR, why do you guys bring us like little boxes and like we have to put all of our stuff in a box? That's bullshit, right? I got fired because I'm late all the time, right? And my manager at the time said, you're late all the time. And I said, I know, but I come in late and then I stay late so that evens out, right? Like that's fine, right? And she said, well, it makes you look not responsible at all, so you shouldn't do it. And I go, you know what? I gave you references of all the people you could have called that would have told you how late I am all the fucking time. I'm like, who's responsible now, bitch? Thank you. Thank you. This is the best special ever. All right, what do you think, HR? Look at each other, figure it out. He's IT. Do you know him? Is he just sitting there? He's just younger than you, and you're like, I might buy you a martini. I'm not sure. This is a company thing, company event, maybe. I don't know. Do you like younger men? That got super weird, right? Didn't it? I mean, he doesn't have I'm not making him nervous, I'm making her nervous. He doesn't give a shit. He's in IT. He has no idea how to communicate. IT people are just socially awkward no matter what, aren't you? Like, you guys like don't know. I know. That's why you're looking up. You're like, I don't want to talk to anyone. I'll just look up here. Weirdos. And they don't fucking work, by the way. I think, you know what I think you guys do is you look to see what we do all day on Google or YouTube or whatever, and that's you like getting to know someone. Right? I think you stalk them first. You're like, oh, what are they doing? She's looked up dead body Dateline stuff way too many times. I like her. I should make my move. Okay, do you know that guy back there? I'm pretty sure he asked me if I know Tai Chi. It would be horrible if he's autistic and I'm just a bitch. But I just got 7 more steps in, just so you guys know, on my Fitbit, because I was like, yeah, I know Tai Chi. I think I hurt my back. I hate that I'm like getting tracked and I don't exercise at all, and it's bullshit, right? Like men can wear Men can wear Fitbits or Apple Watches and they can masturbate and they can get like 3,000 steps in. Right? The IT guy's like... I think that's how men masturbate. They're like, free the people. I think they do that. I'm air masturbating like I'm a man. Like, this isn't, you guys are clapping. Okay, I don't, that's why I love it here. HR, I am so sorry. And I'm out of breath from fake masturbating, so. Yeah, it's the altitude, thank you. Some weird ass people in this audience. But thank you, I love it. Oh, now you're talking to him? Okay. What are you guys saying to each other? Did you just say nothing? Like you're like 5 years old? Nothing. Nothing, don't worry about it. It's your show. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, you're making a reference to one of my jokes. She clapped, but then she was insecure and she was like, I don't know if I know what I'm doing. So he's a roofer. So he's sexy, right? Yeah. And then he's talking to the IT guy. Right? And he's like, look at these hands. And then the bearded guy's like, I grew this in 3 days, I just can't talk about it. That's what I mean. The men in Denver, because I moved from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where the men are men and so are the women. And it was hard for me to move to Denver because, I mean, I've been here for really long, like over 20 years, and the men in Denver call themselves metrosexuals, I think. What the fuck does that mean? They had sex with a bus? What the hell is a metrosexual? I'm a roofer. And men drive around on little motor scooters, like little Vespas, like Dumb and Dumber. Have you seen this bullshit? You can clap, just one time though. That's 2 times. Okay, good. You're getting better with your... Yeah, thank you. Getting our steps in. I like that you guys are getting my jokes and then repeating them. I had a guy, first of all, I'm 6 foot tall. I mean, this is just not the stage. I'm 6 foot tall, and I wish like big, badass, burly men would hit on me, but only short men hit on me, and I have no idea why. Like, I don't get it. Like, they want to procreate and dominate, and they want their kids to be bigger. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, it's true, right? Any other tall ladies? Just me? Just one person? Is your husband short? No. No? How tall is your husband? Look at him and try to figure that out. He only shrinks? That's not sexy. She says that to him right before they have sex in the bed. She's like, you only shrink. These jokes are just writing themselves. I don't even have to be here. My hands are so distracting. I don't know why I use this hand all the time like it's a prop. Yeah. I'm getting in my steps. Thank you. That's a good fucking joke. Thank you. Did you guys hear that? I'm getting in my steps. You're the people. Just so you guys know, the roofer has confirmed that how every man in this room masturbates, every single one of you. Free the people. Even I don't even want to think about it. No, every guy I look at, I'm going to think of them going. These guys got really quiet. That was weird. He's just, she's just, you're just clutching his hand like, keep your hand here, do not free the people. I feel like this might be like one of their first dates or like they just know, like, did you guys just meet, you two? Look at him, figure it out. Months ago, yeah. And she's like, I'm gonna hold your hand because I don't want to think about you masturbating to free the people. And the bearded guy's like, that doesn't bother me. And the roofer's like, it's confirmed. And HR's like, yeah, that shit happens. We won't fire you for that. Let's talk to IT, though. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. That's how bad. I'm like all over the place. I just know my hands are huge. I'm like, they're so big. That's probably why I don't have a boyfriend. Because when I take a man home, my hands make their cock look really small. I'm a magician. Watch it disappear. Okay. Something's wrong. I should probably talk to IT. IT. Or maybe I'll talk to the roofer.
Don't do that.
They're all clapping like I do that. Okay, maybe I do. Men don't like that? You didn't like that, roofer? Ladies, is that what you guys do? And then you're gonna make that weird face like I just did. Oh, is that why I'm single? So weird. Short men love it. Short men always come up to me. Men have like the worst pickup lines, but like short men, I don't know if it's different, but they tell me they're like, I want to climb you like a tree. And I'm like, what? Like, how is that pleasurable for me? Right? I'm like, climb on up. Okay. Like, all right. Yeah, that's not a foothold. It will be later after I'm drunk, but not right now. Don't do that. All right, bearded man. From Zurich. I gave him like 5 minutes to sober up. I don't know if you guys noticed. He sounds sexy as shit. He gets that all the time, his voice. He's like a white Barry White. You ever heard that? I'm Barry White, but I'm white. That's weird. I get that. I was sober the whole time. What was his pickup line to you?
There was none.
Well, there didn't need to be because you couldn't fucking understand him anyway. He's like, I grew this 3 days and I was not drunk. It's bullshit that men can grow beards and like the hairier you guys are, the sexier it is. Where women, like, we have hair too, but it's not cool to have hair. Like, we have to like wax and pluck and pretend like it doesn't exist, right? Wouldn't that be so great, ladies, if we could do that? No? I think it'd be hot. Like, look at this, I grew this in 3 days. Three days. What do you think, roofer? HR loves it, so whatever. Anyway, pickup lines. I wish like the big badass guys would hit on me, but only the short guys hit on me. And this one guy picked me up on a Vespa, on a motor scooter, like I was trying to say, but then I got distracted. Like Dumb and Dumber. Have you seen this bullshit? This guy picked me up on a Vespa. Does he have a Vespa? He looks like he might have a Vespa. His shirt makes him look like he has a Vespa. Turn around, roofer. Check it out. HR, IT. I'm not sure what they do, but they do not like me. I don't know. But we'll be back to you guys in 4 minutes. 4. She has a sparkly shirt on and is distracting me. Okay, back to you. Do you have a Vespa? He tried to man up his voice. Did you try to sound like the white Barry White? I do not. And then somebody's phone went off. What the hell happened? Whose phone was that? Oh, it's her phone? Is she texting? Is she sexting? Because your man is right next to you? Is that why you're not sexting? Yeah, I don't know if he, okay. It's funny because I used to like the whole sexting thing, but then I realized men can't spell. I love you guys. You're really like good at math and IT, but the whole spelling shit is not your thing, right, ladies? Like, it's such a turnoff. Just so you guys know, when you text us and you can't spell, we show each other and we make fun of you behind your back. Right? We really do. Yeah, she's laughing and he's like, this is uncomfortable. I had a guy tell me next time, like, he was like, I want you so much, and he spelled it M-U-T-C-H, and I was like, and then he's like, when I see you next time, I'm gonna pin your hands up against the whale. And I'm like, oh, guess we're going to SeaWorld. Okay, so that's fun. So much fun. So stupid. Had a short guy, like I was saying earlier, pick me up on a date on a Vespa, a motor scooter. It is impossible to look sexy on a Vespa. My legs were dragging. I was like, this is bullshit. And so I was behind him, and I am so sorry. You guys are like right here, and I'm like masturbating. Yeah, did you see that? That was weird, right? Roofer is like witnessing all this stuff. He's like, I'm behind this guy. And I'm like, I want to go home. And he basically said no. And then I waited. We were at the red light, and I waited for it to turn green, and I just stood up, and I was like, see ya, bitch. 4 more steps I just got in. I don't know if you guys saw that shit. Thank you. Out of breath again, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. I've never been married, so I don't have kids, and like I used to like guys that were younger than me, and I don't understand, since I don't have kids, I don't understand like the newest lingo and like what to say and like hashtag and all that bullshit. I just don't know. But I'm noticing things, and then I'm feeling like I'm really old. Like I used to say, you know, I sound like a broken record, and people are like, we don't even know what you're saying. So, like, I sound like a corrupted MP3 file. I don't. And then my niece, one of my nieces, I see her on Facebook. I'm only on Facebook because I'm a comic. And I'm on Facebook and I see her, and all she's doing is riding her bike and then eating, and then riding her bike and then eating. I'm like, what the hell is she doing? And then my sister's like, oh, she's an influencer. And I was like, oh, is that what we call narcissistic bitches now? It's the same thing, right? And my niece literally called me. She's 27 years old. She called me and said, Aunt Gretchen, I've been watching this movie. It's really good. I'm like, okay. She's like, it's about, I don't know, it's an old movie. It's about a guy, he's a boxer. He's kind of like the underdog. Yeah, Rocky. And I was like, are you talking about Rocky? She had no idea what it was. No freaking clue what Rocky was. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You have no idea. So I was trying to explain it to her, and then I just got annoyed. So then I started watching Rocky, because I had to revisit the moment, because Rocky's like a real man, right? And with a lisp, is that what you said? Did IT say with a lisp? So I started watching Rocky. And I noticed when you watch Rocky, so women, here's how women take off their shirts, right? This is such a weird freaking joke. Women take off their shirts like this, right? We do like some kind of weird thing in our hands, right? Thank you. Mole guy, yeah. But how do men take off their shirts? From the back. They just grab it and then just whip that shit off because it's just annoying. Right? They're like, I'm a man, and they just pull their shirts off. So true. And if you watch Rocky, Rocky takes off his shirt like a woman. watching that show for 20-some years, that movie. I'm like, he's a real man. He takes his shirt off like a bitch. And I'm like, why? Now you'll always know. God, it's hot in here. Are we doing hot yoga? What's happening? It's very hot, right? It's not just me. I thought it was just me. Roofer, are you used to this? I am. He's strangely sexy. I don't know. It's like, I wake up like this. I'm a roofer. I'm like, And he's definitely younger than me, and I definitely, I thought I was a cougar for a really long time, but a cougar is a woman in her 50s that has money, and that's not me. I'm more like an alley cat. Like, Get my steps in with my giant hands. And my meat is not from Montbello. I wake up this way. So many great lines tonight. One of them was not the mole, just so you know. Oh, am I being mean? I've been up here for 45 minutes and now I'm a bitch? Okay. Beautiful ring. What did you say when you were engaged or married or? I'd never done it, so I don't know. Standard? Did you say standard? I just did the standard bullshit. He's like, I wasn't creative at all. I work in IT as well. Do you really? Are you an IT person too? No wonder it's so awkward, yeah. Now he's got a personality. Did you see that shit? He's like, yeah, IT, I don't know, Zurich. Just standard. I didn't text her. I didn't Google her. I was in Montbello, and I went to the Target there, and they carded me. I was trying to get, you guys, the IT people know, like that compressed air that you use, and you put it on a computer, and you spray it, right? They carded me. What? I know. I'm like, I'm a grown-ass woman. I own a home in Aurora. I'm responsible. And they're like, well, the kids are huffing it. And I'm like, that's weird. Yeah, isn't that weird? I'm like, I need this compressed air because I need to put it in my breathalyzer and spray it and then drive my ass home. Thank you guys so much. I've been Gretchen Hess. Thank you.